This question becomes offensive to me because
Really?
I don't think it's even close. It has always been Tom Brady more valuable than Bill Belichick. In fact, I believe that Tom Brady saved Bill's job and made Bill what he became. He allowed Bill to become Bill Belichick. I'm going to remind you again, in 5 of Belichick's first 6 years as a head coach in this league, some in Cleveland, New England, he had losing records. He was on his way to a losing record in 2001 when they lost the first 2 games and they lost Drew Bledsoe. It was the most fateful injury in NFL history because it made history from that moment forward because it saved Belichick from a 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback in Drew Bledsoe because out of the sky into their lap in the 6th round had fallen some kid from Michigan who had run the ugliest looking combine 40-yard dash you will ever see.
Yeah.
But he could play when the chips were on the table, as you saw up close. And you guys did the best job anybody ever did against him in his place. But he can play. He's got laser focus. He's got intangibles. He's got a killer will in him that supersedes whatever talent he wasn't born with. So the point is, they took off. And Bill, I give credit for, he saw the handwriting on the locker room wall right away, and he dismissed Drew Bledsoe, traded him to a division rival in Buffalo because he knew he had the goods in Tom Brady.
And he knew Bledsoe wasn't that good because anytime you would trade a player within your division, you're saying we don't believe you got nothing left.
But let's do the hypothetical. What if Drew Bledsoe stays healthy that year? What if they go 5-11 again as they had the previous year in New England? Even Eric Mangini says, we were ready to put our houses on the market. He was an assistant coach on that team because we feared we were all going to get fired. What if they do get fired and Bill is 0 for 2 as a head coach? You know what he becomes from that point forward? He becomes a Wade Phillips. And I love Wade Phillips. You played for him.
Played one.
But you become one of the great defensive coordinators, and that would have been Bill's legacy. He would have become a coordinator somewhere, I don't know, maybe for the Houston Texans. I don't know where he would have been, but he would have been successful as a coordinator because he can really coach defense. But Tom Brady allowed him to stock his defense however he wanted to stock it. I want guys who play my style, my way. I don't want any big egos. I don't want any big talent guys. I do it my way because my quarterback takes care of the whole offense. He created the system. He's the one who schooled Matt Castle and made him playoff or game ready, obviously, when he had to step in when Brady got hurt. He taught Jimmy Garoppolo. Go ask Garoppolo who he's learned how to play quarterback
So Tom Brady was the genius and the brain behind Willie McGinnis, Richard Seymour, and Ty Law on the other side of that defense.
They were already there before he got there.
Which is
it helped some.
Up under whose tutoring? Bill Belichick.
Okay, Tom obviously benefited from what was in place on defense the first year, but slowly but surely all those guys got weeded out. And now Bill Belichick is able to say, Chandler Jones, you're causing me some off-field problems. You're my best pass rusher. You're the most talented player on my team, on my defense. I'm getting rid of you. I'm going to trade you. Jamie Collins, you're the second most talented player on my defense. We don't need you. You know why? Because for 17 years, he's had the best quarterback in football running his offense.
That's why they complement each other so well.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. But Coach Mangini also said he kept Tom for intangibles, not because of his ability to play, because he was really rough. So he could have cut Tom Brady, and we might not have this story. So I think
possible
because he saw. Think about it. In the 6th round, how many teams passed on him? He took that chance. Okay, he kept him for intangibles.
He did.
Not for his ability that he thought he was going to be great, but there was just something about this kid that I see that I like. I'm going to keep him around. So he gets credit for that. It's his system that he was able to build.
Think how blessed Belichick's been. For 17 years, the most important position in sports, quarterback, has been taken care of by a guy who wanted no credit. He didn't even want to share. He never asked for any credit. No drama on Tom Brady's side, right? No off the field at all. He takes less money than he deserves to make, unlike LeBron. LeBron says, I deserve the max.
Right.
Tom Brady says, no, I don't care. I make enough off the field. Just give me whatever you want to give me because I want more depth around me, especially on defense. Bill Belichick has gotten away, save for Randy Moss, which he traded a 4th-round pick for, stole him from Oakland because Oakland thought he was finished. But save for that one big year with Randy Moss, Belichick has gotten away with giving Tom Brady nothing. I mean, they started out with Troy Brown at receiver.
He gives everybody, because here's the thing, because Tom has taken less money over the years, he automatically expects every other player to take. The only player that's got max dollars that was a free agent that stayed in New England is Richard Seymour. Everybody else, either you take less or you must move on.
Gotta go.
That's the simple.
He's arguably, you already said he's the best quarterback in history.
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
And you're telling me he takes less money than he deserves?
Why wouldn't he though?
Wow.
Why wouldn't he though? If the ultimate goal is to win, then why wouldn't you take
that's what
less
I always
money?
ask about LeBron. Why wouldn't you just take less money? You're making tons of money off the court.
But that's an individual thing, though.
Right.
Skip.
Okay.
I don't really like to try and count a man's pocket.
I'll never count a man's pocket.
If that's what he chooses to do,
right,
that's what he's going. But think about it, Skip. If LeBron, even LeBron taking max dollars is not getting what he's worth. He's probably worth $150 million a year.
Well, so is Tom Brady, right?
No, I don't
yes,
think
he
so.
is.
No.
Playing the hardest position in sports for this team that's favored to win the Super Bowl again.
But let's get back to the question, because the question is, who gets all the credit, right? Just like Joy understands, in every marriage, right? Behind every good man, there's a good woman, right? So behind every good player, I guarantee you there's a good coach.
Brought to you by 84 Lumber. Are you 84 material?